Resident Evil Biohazard. Okay, I really got to get myself a film crew. I really need a good group of guys who know how to edit and like put sound effects and everything. Resident Evil Biohazard. Yeah, I really need somebody to edit in this video and get everything done right for me. Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my gun range. Got a really awesome video for y'all today. And let me go ahead and let me get this camera set up here. I believe about right there. You should be able to see everything. Okay, so yeah, today is definitely a Resident Evil day. I'm going to try to make this video quick because it's 100 degrees out here and humid. And the people that pulled this jacket from the video game, they did a really good job because I am hot right now. So we have the Resident Evil Village out here today. Well, Resident Evil Village pistol. So the main character, Ethan Winters, when he's running from the Lycan in the video game, he runs into this farmer's house. And they start getting surrounded by Lycan, and I believe the farmer, he grabbed a double barrel shotgun, and he handed Ethan Winters this handgun right here. And guys, I have been waiting, let me see, if my calculations are right, when was the game released? I want to say I've been waiting about 4 years to get this gun, about 4 years. And I had it in layaway just now for, about 6 or 7 months. And, oh, there's a squirrel right there. Anyway, and I just got it paid off yesterday, finally. And so we're going to be doing the very first shots with it. But, yeah, when Resident Evil Village came out, you actually could not get this pistol. I mean, I looked everywhere. They were hard to come by. Or if you found one on Gunbroker, the value basically went up. I'm pretty sure because of Resident Evil. So this right here is the CZ2075D Rammy. The same pistol that Ethan Winters was given in Resident Evil Village. I'm not really a pocket gun type of guy, but this does have a really good feel to it. A lot of my pocket guns, you really can't, for me at least, I can't really get a good, you know, full-size grip on it. But I mean, the grip, I mean, if you look at a Glock, I mean, the grip is essentially the exact same thing. So, for me, I can get a very good grip on this gun. Now, this is definitely not a pocket gun for everybody, for sure. This has a lot of weight to it. This is not something that you can just, well, okay, for normal people, they would not like this gun. Now, for me, we're rocking and rolling, man. We're going in Resident Evil style. We're taking care of that active shooter with some business here. Okay, and style. We're going to take care of that active shooter. But, yeah, even though I'm not for really pocket guns, I can say I like the feel. Now, I still have not shot this yet. This is going to be first time shooting it. Only holds 10 rounds in the gun. Now, in the video game, you can upgrade it with a muzzle brake, extended magazine, and whatever. We're going to keep it original, for sure. What can I say here? But yeah, basically, ever since the game came out, I want to say within a week to 2 weeks in, I've been wanting to get this gun. And I couldn't believe it. I went to this pawn shop. I'm just looking through everything. And I mean, guys, I bet I had a heart attack. I couldn't believe it. I actually saw this pistol sitting in there. Now, it wasn't cheap, for sure. It's not a cheap pocket gun. But to me, it's worth it. I grew up with Resident Evil. Played on the GameCube and everything. You know, the older PlayStations. So for me, it just makes sense, and still to this day, I mean, sometimes I'll go ahead and I'll play Resident Evil Village every once in a while. So I've been waiting a long time for this handgun. Very thankful to have it. I wish I had a film crew out here recording with me to get some better shots, but I'm going to try to take the best shots I can for y'all. But yeah, first 10 shots out of the Resident Evil Village are coming up right now. Let's check this out, guys. Let's go for that big plate first. I want to see just where about I'm hitting with it. that hit. It looks like I hit more off to the right is what it looks like. Now, I will say, too, that the ammunition that I'm using in this gun right now, this is not going to be my preferred ammunition for this gun. Now, throughout my years of shooting, what I have noticed with these little small pocket guns like this, they really love like 147 and up grain projectiles. But I just so happened, I guess everything worked out. I happen to have a box of 115 grain Blazer brass in my closet. So that's what we're going to be using today. So it's not my preferred ammo that I'd want to run out of this, but it's what we got to work with. Okay, so maybe I'm shooting up and to the right, I guess. Try to check the star here. Homemade Texas Star. Okay, what do I got left here? I think about 3. Let's try that spray can. There it goes. All right. Now, what I will say is this. This gun, it does handle the recoil pretty good because of the weight. Well, then I'm also wearing gloves. Now, I will tell you that if you're not prepared for it, this thing's it's really going to jump on you. I can't, obviously you can see, now I can't get a full-size grip. I can only get 2 fingers around the gun. But, I mean, with that 115 grain projectile, I mean, it's really kicking. I mean, it's definitely manageable. But if you're somebody who doesn't shoot a lot, this is probably going to be a problem. But I can tell you one thing. If I was in Ethan Winters' situation, I would definitely want a full-size handgun for sure. For sure. Oh, one cool thing I want to show y'all. Now, people back in the day used to make fun of me because, you know, I'd be doing my dry fires or practices in my bedroom where it's a good thing I do that because let me show you something. So I was in my bedroom this morning, everything. I was drinking my coffee. And so my carry gun today is this Glock 41. But I'm sitting there, right? And I'm practicing my bedroom, my draws, my reloads and everything like that, right? But I put my Glock down. And you know, I'm sitting there, I'm kind of like fumbling around with this, right? This little Resident Evil gun. And like just for fun, I drop in a holster and I couldn't believe it. Look at that. This thing literally locks into a Glock 21 or 41 holster. Look at that. It actually locks in there. Sometimes it's really good to just kind of mess around with your gear and kind of see what works, what doesn't work, because look at that. I would have never known. That actually locks into a Glock 21 holster. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm tired of burning up now. We're going to go ahead and take this off. I think I got a good enough intro, as best as I can get one. Let me double check my camera here. I have got to get me a camera crew to do this for me. Okay, it's still recording. Now, for me, the spring in this magazine, it is a little bit stiff, so I am having to use a speed loader. Alright, just like that, we got another 10 on tap. Here we go. Ready to go shoot some lichen. Okay, I'm going to do that decocker here. Bring it down. So, we're going through the castle right now, and vampire. Okay. Okay, so that was dead center. So I gotta hold low and to the left. Ooh, got it on the second try. Yeah, you can definitely make it happen with this pistol. You know, as long as you're someone who's experienced and you shot for a while, you can kind of manage that recoil. But I will tell you, if you're somebody who's brand new, you're probably going to have a little trouble with the recoil on this handgun. Let me see something here. This camera shuts off sometimes by itself. Nope, still going. You know what? We'll go ahead and we'll do a little bit of first person shooting here. So here's that decocker right here. Okay, it'll bring it down to right there. And that really helps with the trigger pull too. Because without decocking it, I believe the trigger pull is like 10 to 12 pounds. But then when you decock it, it brings it down to, I believe it's 5 or 7 pounds, I believe. And then after that, you'll be in single action mode, which that is about 1.5 pounds to each shot. So this is how, if you're going through the castle, you'd want to carry it like that. You want that decocker mode on, okay? So you're going through and whatever. Boom, you got a vampire right here. Okay, vampire down, well, depends if the window's broken or not, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, back in town. There's a Lycan right there. Oh, I couldn't hit the small target. I couldn't do it.